So today's topics, very long topic and very popular. So you studied karma and rebirth, no problem. But 31 planes so far the question never asked. So I don't think it will come out this year. But karma, rebirth, if you ask karma, normally they ask you special characteristic, the features, characteristic of karma. That's all. Very seldom they ask you, oh, classification of karma, this and that. They ask you whether karma is personal, how to explain why karma considered as personal. Then they ask you whether karma can be reshaped, can be molded, can change or not. All these things, the characteristic of karma. Then rebirth, they always ask you the process of rebirth. That's all. Nothing else that they can ask except rebirth process. So when a person pass away, what happened to the mind, how it moved to the next existence, then how conception take place. That's all. Rebirth is straightforward. Karma, they always ask you about the characteristic of karma. That's all. Very seldom they ask you, oh, classification. Bear in mind. So you see, so far I selected two. Buddha's teaching of cause and effect. Or then how does this teaching relate to rebirth? He explained with the support from all the sutta, this and that. You see, they just want you to talk about karma and effect. That's all. Then they talk about how it is related to a rebirth and a cyclic existence, samsara. How karma affect your rebirth in the samsara. Good action go up, good rebirth lah. Unwholesome action, suffering, woeful state lah. There's in a simple term lah. Later I explain more in details. I mean, if you just one sentence, you say good action, good rebirth. Upper RAM lah, 31 plane lah. Evil action, evil result, very bad rebirth. Health RAM lah. Animals just one sentence for the first paragraph, but in first question, but detail we'll talk later. Then number two, about how does rebirth take place without a soul? You just explain the rebirth process. From the process, you can see no fixed entity called soul is involved. All mental flow, mind, mental thoughts, right? Cessation, arising, cessation, mental thought flow. That's all. Nothing like a fixed soul transmigrate from life to life. That means they just want you to explain the process of rebirth and confirm that there's no soul. That's all. So about karma, you can roughly you know what to study. About rebirth, you also know roughly what they want you to answer. That's all. You see. So bear in mind how to tackle these issues. Then we go into details, the teaching wise, the theory wise. So these lessons for karma and rebirth, we are going to discuss the following 8 issues. So we talk about the general introduction, meaning of karma, definition, what is karma, where from, how it origins, this and that. Then after that, we talk about what karma explain, or what is the purpose of this doctrine of karma. Talk about what? Talk about inequality in human world, in the samsara, explain to us. Then we talk about not everything is due to karma. Don't blame everything. Tsunami karma, hot weather karma, this and that. Some exceptions, you see. Then we talk about fruition, realization. Some people say, oh, it takes some time. Some people say immediate action, and immediately you can see the result. When, how, all depends on condition. Condition there, Chinese say 不是不报，时辰未到. Timing, you see, it's a matter of timing. Timing depends on what? Depends on conditions. Then the next issue we are going to talk about, karma is personal. You committed certain action, you have performed certain action yourself, good or bad, you face the consequences. You cannot say, I have done everything, something wrong, I have killed somebody, oh, let this bad action pass over to somebody to suffer. This is personal. You cannot say bad merit transfer to another fella, you see. The court won't accept you also, even in our mundane worldly law also, strictly personal. You see. Next thing, karma can be molded or not, can be reshaped or not. And from Buddhist point, yes, you do more good. So whatever small thing that you have done, very bad one, will be reshaped, will be more or less, we use the term suppressed, you see. So it's different from, normally people call it fatalism or predeterminism. That one is non-Buddhist belief. Everything fated. Okay, no choice. Cannot change. Sure die one. There is different. Buddhist one, Buddhist concept of karma is different. It's not fatalism. We will go into it, you see. Then classification of karma from sutta. Sutta, what Buddha talk about certain classes, certain types of karma. Whereas Abhidhamma, some classification you cannot find in sutta, but you can find it in Abhidhamma. So Abhidhamma's classification and the suttas all different. We are going to go through this, you see. But then the last one is rebirth process, conception. What is death? Dying moment, what happened? So this one also popular topic, and examiner normally ask you about the rebirth process to prove that soul is not involved. That's what the examiner wants. So in order to prove that fixed souls, fixed entity is not involved in the rebirth, then you have to understand the rebirth process and prove to the examiner there's no such thing as fixed entity. So this is what the examiner wants regarding the rebirth process. Number 8. This one important. I don't know whether it come out in the senior or it come out in the higher. I think it will come out. So long it have been, this question have been asked before, but so long it never come out. So maybe it will come out. But karma is more or less almost every year. It's a question is what which area they want to test you, you see. But I think they will ask about the characteristic of karma. That's all. So roughly you have an overall idea what to study about karma, about rebirth process. Okay, now first we talk about introduction, meaning of karma. So introduction, so nowadays the term karma is becoming very popular. Not only Buddhists use the term karma, Hindu use the term karma. Yes, Hindu use we don't say Hindu. Nowadays we call Hindu. Those days we call Brahminism, Vedism. After that, it slowly transformed into modern Hinduism. So the ancestor of Hinduism, the Brahminism, they have come out with the term karma earlier than Buddhism, you see. Buddhism used the term karma, but it doesn't mean that the Buddhist karma Buddhist interpretation of karma is the same as Brahminism interpretation. It's different. Terms same, but interpretations are different, you see. We don't talk about the differences in this because examiner will ask you, you want to know more about the differences between the Hindus karma and Buddhist karma, then you can refer to YouTube. The talk I give to Arya Vihara, the Arya Vihara about origin of Buddhism. At the end, I explain the Buddhist karma, the differences between Buddhist karma and the Hindu karma. That one YouTube uploaded in the YouTube, you can check later. So what I'm trying to say that different people, non-Buddhists also use the term. Whenever you see the flood in Kelantan, Terengganu, oh, you see their karma, accident karma, USA attacked by the terrorists, oh, US karma. Then the COVID broke out, you say, oh, karma. So is their understanding and our understanding, our Buddhist understanding of karma, same or not? Wrong. No. To them, to other people, they always talk about the result. Or they look at the result, or flood result, they say karma. Or they say the result accident, the sickness, the bombing here and there. They only refer, they look at the result and say that is the karma. But from our Buddhist point of view, result is vipaka, it's not karma. Karma, according to our sutta, Nibbehika Sutta, number 2 here. Buddha say intention, volitional action, intentional action, then we call it karma, karmic action. So karma is intentional action. It's not result. Result is vipaka. So whenever you see anything happen, that is the result of the karma. You say this, but that you cannot say that is karma. That is their karma. The statement is wrong from Buddhist point of view. You see, that's the result of the karma. That's correct. You see, karma is from Buddhist point of view is intentional action. You see, karma is only translated through body, through speech, you see, because it originated from our mind. You see, how karmic action began or started always from the mind. From the mind, because it's intentional action, it's mental action, slowly translate or manifest into body reaction and verbal action. For example, you see a person or coming from afar, then slowly you see, due to the perception, your mental perception, that's my enemy. You look at him already, then the mental thought, the hatred and anger arise in your mind, correct or not? First thing, it shows that there's the karma is begin, the mental thought begin to go up, and the mind start cursing him. That's a evil mental action already. There's a karmic action. You hate him intentionally. Then if the mental action became stronger and stronger, then you approach him and scold him. There's a verbal action. Then start wallop him is a body reaction. So Buddhist definition, karma always says that it's intentional action and always begin from the mind. And from the mind, it translates into body action and verbal action. That's the paragraph number 1 says. And definition, you can trace back to Nibbehika Sutta. It says intention is karma. Intending, one does karma by way of body, speech, and mind. Correct or not? The Buddha say intention is called karma. Karma is intention. And only when intending, you have intending, the intention, the action, then one does the karma, perform the karmic action by way of the following action. That's what I explained already. So, as I say, Buddhist definition and other people's definition are not the same. So you cannot say, oh, tsunami, this is karma. Oh, terrorist bombing, this is karma. That's their wrong understanding, but not our Buddhist understanding. Okay, they always mix up result and action. We refer to action, and call it karma. Then, what's the purpose of this doctrine? Karma explain what? Two things from two angles. First, karma explain the inequality among human beings in our human society. One thing. That is according to Jula Kamma Vibhanga Sutta. Because in our human society, as you are aware, some rich, some poor, some healthy, sickly, others sickly, always fall sick, some handsome, some ugly, all different social status, right now. So you look at all these inequality. So why am I so poor? He's so rich. Why I'm so smart and yet I fail to have a good living or good social status, and he's so stupid, and yet he can go overseas and study and graduated just because family got money. All this inequality, how to explain? According to Chula Kama Vibhanga, Buddha say all this because of karma. Why? We talk later. Is action and a result. Buddha say this is action that distinguish beings as inferior and superior, whether you're high class human being or low class or Brahmin or Pariah, or because of past karma. Okay. This cover the lifespan. Some people long life, some people short life, whether your health, your beauty, your influences, your wealth, your social status, everything, all these things in a human world can be explained with the doctrine of karma. The second thing, karma not only explain inequality among the human being, it explains the so-called inequality in the whole samsara, right or not? This one is according to Salayaka Sutta. Buddha say, some beings born in the lower plane of existence, the woeful state, the four woeful state, the hell suffer in the hell realm, some why animal suffer, why hungry ghosts suffer hunger, asura this, whereas deva in the Tawatimsa heaven enjoy life all the time. Why is human beings mix, sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes enjoy, sometimes they suffer. So why inequality? Not only in the human world, also among all different sentient beings in the samsara. You know, the samsara, we have 31 plane, or sometimes we have 6 main group of sentient beings. We have Dewa, we have human being, we have Azura, we have Peta, hungry, the departed one, or so-called ghosts. We have animals. We have the hell beings, 6 group of sentient beings in the samsara world. They are all have different experiences. Some suffer, as I say, some enjoy. Why? Again, Buddha explained to you, it's all because of their conduct. You see, some beings to be reborn in lower realm and other in higher realm after they pass away. Why? Because of their conduct, the previous conduct, karma. Misconduct leads them to lower realm. So some people has say involved in killing or injured Buddha's foot or schism, sangha, all these rebirths in lower realm will be especially in the hell realm. But those have a good conduct go to higher realm. Tawatimsa, they have done good sila, they have performed a lot of dana, they have meditated to the extent that they gain jhana. You see, they'll go to a higher realm after passing away. So this is the reason, you see, to that explain why these beings have equal status, unequal, inequality. You see, I know. So the purpose of the doctrine of karma is to explain all this inequality, not only in human world, also among the beings in the samsaric world. You see, the purpose of karma. But since karma, Buddha said karma explain all the inequality, but in fact, Buddha also gives some exemption, some differences. You see, not everything is due to karma. You cannot say, as I told you just now, oh, you can say, oh, tsunami come, karma. Oh, fire, karma. A group of people in the World Trade Center, USA, bombed by terrorists. Oh, their karma, this and that. Sometimes COVID karma. So not everything due to karma. For example, illness, COVID illness, sickness. Buddha say not necessary. Out of 8 factors, only 1 factors you can say maybe due to karma. So in this sutta called Sivaka Sutta, Buddha lists down 8 causes that explain the illness. If somebody contracted, inflicted with all the illness or COVID or anything, you cannot say straight away, oh, he's karma. Buddha say, first is maybe due to a disorder of the body system, the body system, or disorder of the frame system, or disorder of the internal wing. Just a Chinese thing say the body system not good our body something wrong, too weak body part too weak that's why you have sickness, or your immune system is not good you see. That's why the bacteria attack you, or subject to an attack by the virus or something like that, or because of number 4 combination of above factors that means your body something wrong certain part or number 5 due to climate season or Chinese say 天時唔好啦, right? Sometimes hot, sometimes cold. That's why your body cannot tahan. You fall sick, you see. Number 5, change of climate. You cannot blame it to karma lah. You can only blame it. You can only say, oh, body system not good. The weather is not good. That's all. It's what the Chinese always say lah. Weather very bad lah. That's why you fall sick. Yeah. So number 6, if not because of climate, if not because of your body system not good, then it may be due to the harsh treatment. Number 6, harsh treatment of body. Sometimes you meditate, your posture not good. Sometimes you exercise, over exercise, strain your body. And number 7, injuries by others. I mean, you fight with people wallop you, injured by you can say, hey, my karma, that's why my legs something wrong or something like that. Or harsh treatment, your posture not good, you over exercise, you can say, oh, my karma, that's why my legs bengkak, got swollen or something like that. You cannot say. So number 8, only Buddha say, oh, maybe it's due to karma, or you fall sick, sometimes due to karma. It's not necessarily due to karma. It can be due to other things. Okay, body system not good lah, immune system not good lah, or climate not good lah. So when you talk about all this happening in your daily life, not everything Buddha say you can attribute to or blame it to karma. You see, sometimes, especially when somebody is sick, there are so many reasons. Body system not good and then the climate not good all this can play the part. You see, so bear in mind especially when somebody is sick, you can say karma. When fire occurred, karma, not necessary lah. So only karma is possible, but it can be due to other factors. Then just now we quoted Sivaka Sutta. This is what the Sutta say. Sutta lists out 8 factors, but there's another theory, the theory of 5 niyama. This one, the theory of 5 niyama comes out from Visuddhimagga. You can't find it in the sutta lah. So technically we don't call it 5 niyama is Buddha's word, but it's from the Buddhist text, late Buddhist text. So this theory of 5 niyama, Utu niyama, Hetu niyama, Kamma niyama, Dhamma niyama, and Chitta niyama. Niyama means the universal law, universal acts, you see, that universal process, universal order. That means that naturally happen in this universe it's not created by anybody, like human being or God or somebody like that It's natural happening. This is according to universal law, how it operate in this universe, you see, day and night, this in the universal law. So there are 5 types. Utu niyama, just like the physical, the 4 seasons, the winds, rains, this and that. Utu, this is natural law. Nothing to do with Buddhist karma. You can say, heavy rain, karma, Buddhist karma. Cannot. This is natural law, Utu niyama. Then the second one, Vijja niyama. That one concerns the organic order, those vegetation, the plant, the behavior of plant, the growth. For example, you plant the mango seed. You think, next day Musang King durian will come out. Cannot. You plant mango seed, you get mango fruits. You cannot get Musang King durian, you see. That's a natural law. You see. Plant You plant this type of fruit, you get the type of same type of fruit. That's all. You're gonna say plant vegetable, you get the durian. You know, is it natural law, right or not? Dog give birth to a dog, a puppy. Dog cannot give birth to a lion. Is it also natural law? So you cannot say this is karma. You know. Then the third type, karma niyama, only of all the five types, five group of natural behavior, we have one type, karma, karmic law, or cause and action. Karma, law, intentional action, you will get the result. That's karma niyama. The one type, then you can say karma. Then the dharma, another one is a universal norm. Do good, you get people will praise you, say good, right or not? You do something bad to people, people will say something bad, no good. Good, get good. Good, people say good. Killing no good, people say no good. Everyone will say no good. Whether you're Buddhist, you're Christian, you're Muslim, you will say killing, stealing, no good. Everybody say no. This is universal law. Dharma, niyama. Last one, chitta niyama, is power of your mind, the psychic power by practicing meditation to certain extent. You have certain what we call psychic power lah. You have divine eye, divine ear, as a result of deep, very good meditation attainment. That's another Buddhist belief. Niyama, belief by the Buddhist. Chitta niyama, mind reading. All this under this group. So all these five things, five natural law, five group, five categories. Only one category called karma niyama. The rest, nothing to do with karma. So, for example, burning, accident, fire, or tsunami, or flood, or this and that, sickness, you cannot blame it karma. You can say, oh, this is natural happening, what we call utu niyama, or something, plant, the behavior of the plant, durian grown, durian produce durian, all this is a natural law. Bija niyama, you cannot say karma. So understand, not everything is due to karma, that's all. Certain thing only a certain thing, cause and effect due to karma. The rest, you don't say karma. Don't just follow those few, say, oh, Kelantan flood, this is karma. Oh, the terrorists attack them and bomb the building. Oh, this is karma. No, they have people misunderstood the meaning of karma. You see, they blame everything to karma, right or not? That's wrong. So, knowing the meaning of karma, and you realize that some certain thing due to karma, certain experience, but not all the thing due to karma. So now you know karma will bring a certain result, right or not? And then you may ask, how come these fellas very evil, or every time wallop people are so, and yet he is living a good life. Why not? In that in one sutta, Mahakama Vibhanga Sutta, certain monk asked Buddha, they have a divine eye. They say, oh, I have a fellow monk. He was so good and so good. How come his rebirth leads him to where? To help them. And then the other monk, some the other people are so evil, and yet he go to heaven. Why? Buddha explained. Normally, according to our usual rule, the law, the behavior, universal law, good will get good one, right or not? Bad will get bad. How come this people has done something good, bad, or their behavior is so bad, how come they still enjoy life? Still go to heaven, some people. Why? And some people is so good one, so good in behavior, and he suffer. Yeah, and then he, born very poor, suffer, can't even have enough money, to buy good. Why? Buddha says it's all due to the timing of fruition. All his karmic action, what he has done before, it can be good, can be bad. But if the good karma that he has done, performed by him before, it matured early, because conditions are here, to 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 make the thing realize it in this life. So he enjoyed the good result of what he has done before. Whereas now, all the bad action he's doing now will bear fruits maybe in future. You see, now you see him is so bad, he has bad people and he enjoy life. That the good experience, the good thing he enjoy because of the good things that he has done before. Whatever bad deeds he has done now, today, you may see the result later. So that's a reason. So Buddha say the karma, the fruition of karma can be effective in this life, especially the very heavy karma. This life, you will see the result. Or if you don't see the result in this life, you may see it in the next rebirth, or later in future rebirth also can. So 3 times, all depends on timing. And timing depends on what? Timing depends on the condition, whether conditions are there or not. You see, sometimes, for example, you throw some seeds, you plant some seed in one place, some seeds another place. Another place, maybe you receive the sunlight better, you receive the rainwater there, they sprout, they grow very fast. Whereas the other side, the land will be dry, short of water, no sunlight. The same type of seed, the same time you have planted, you see the result, different result. Some grow faster, some haven't grown with yet. You see, so same thing, it explain the same karma you had done, performed. Some bear fruit faster, some bear fruit later. All depends on the condition. Okay. So the last sentence, it says that karma is complex and not always immediately visible. Present behavior may not indicate future destiny. You see, now you enjoy life, it doesn't mean in future you enjoy also. You won't indicate in the future destiny. Fruition depends on the condition and seriousness. You see, if the karma is very heavy, then the fruition is immediate. Just like the Devadatta injured Buddha's leg, attempted to kill Buddha some more, caused schism in the Sangha. That's why within the same life, fell into the hell realm, born in the hell. You suffer for billion years. You see, that one is heavy karma, very heavy bad karma. The fruition is immediate in the same life, within the same life. Okay, so condition, fruition of karma depends on how serious your karma. And as At the same time, it depends the condition, whether condition presence or not. Two things, you see. So next thing, we discuss the timing of the karmic action. Depends on condition. Depends on how serious is it. Why people enjoy life, and yet he's so bad. You look at him, very bad character, he enjoy life. All this because of timing, 时辰未到, Chinese say. Anytime later, when his good karma over, all the enjoyment, experience finished, good karma exhausted, because he cannot enjoy forever. You see, good karma over, then the bad one slowly manifests, comes out. Then the time he'll suffer. That's why some people enjoy for 10, 20 years, suddenly go bankrupt, this and that, he suffer. Because of past good karma that he has done before, he enjoy and finish already, good karma. Now, no more good karma, the bad one surface out, fruitions. That's why from rich man, he become a bankrupt man. That's another reason, you see. So, timing, we have discussed. Then, another characteristic features of karma is what? Karma is personal. You sow the seed, you reap the fruit. You do it, you face the consequences. 自作自受, Chinese say, So since karma performed by individual, that means the result strictly personal, because you have to bear the consequences. You see, this is this rules teaching have been explained by Buddha in the Samudaka Sutta. Here in this sutta, Buddha say, whatever sort of seed is sown, there's a sort of fruit once reaped. The doer of good reaps good. The doers of evil reaps evil. Right or not? You do good, you get a good result. You do something wrong, evil, you get an evil result. As simple as that. Right or not? So karma is personal. The result always trace back to the one who performed the karma. Can't escape. So in Dhammapala also says the same thing. Number 2, by oneself is evil done. What? By oneself is one defiled. If you have done something evil, you become a defiled man. You see? By oneself is evil undone, oneself is made pure. If you never do anything wrong, then you are pure one. If you have done something evil, you are defiled one. You see, you are not a pure one. You see, so we say that all the merit that you gain by doing good deeds, karma, is strictly personal. That is your merit. It cannot be transferred, cannot be taken away. So early Buddhism, we talk about personal merit. You cannot transfer away. Unlike the later Buddhism, merit you gain, you can transfer and give away. In Mahayana, they say they can transfer. Kuan Yin will give you a lot of merit, but not in early Buddhism. You see. Early Buddhism, we always talk about personal. You have done something good, that is your merit. You gain your own merit that cannot be taken away by someone, and you never lose it. It's only a matter of time that the merit bear fruit. That's why when people always say, you die, people die already, everything gone, you cannot take away anything. That is half, 50% truth. You cannot take away all your money, all the physical goods, the house, the car. You can only take away your merit, the karmic seeds to next life. That's why I always tell people at this time, when you have earn enough money, enough pay off all your loan, the car. Yes, cultivate all the good deeds and accumulate the good karma, good karmic seed. Accumulate all your merit. This one you can bring over to your next life. You always think about it. You see, at this stage, we concentrate on doing something good. That's all, so that we have a lot of good merit to be brought forward, to be carried forward to the next life, and the result is that will have good rebirth. That's all. That's why early on we says Salayaka Sutta, good conduct, what? Good rebirth in a higher realm, right or not? Misconduct, evil conduct, end up in the woeful state. That's what Buddha say in the Salayaka Sutta. Explain the inequality in the samsaric world, correct or not? So now what you do, accumulate good merit, so next rebirth in a good realm, that's all. And not going down to the woeful state. That's the thing that you have to bear in mind. So karma is strictly personal. You sow the seed, you reap the fruit. Karma is personal. That's another example, another sutta. Is this sutta, Chula Karma Vibhanga. Buddha explained. This is very important. You better memorize it or understand it thoroughly. Buddha explained in this sutta, he say, beings are owners of karma. This statement is very popular, isn't it? People always say, oh, owners of karma, heirs of karma. Right or not? They originate from their karma, they're bound to their karma, and they have the karma as their refuge. This statement comes from the Chula Karma Vibhanga. So the question is, what is the meaning of owners of karma? Buddha say, oh, you are the owner of karma. What's the meaning of owner of karma? Oh, you are the heirs of karma. Then you should ask, what's the meaning of heirs of karma? Oh, this originate from their karma. The people on this merits and they bound to the karma. People are bound to the karma. And they always what? Have their karma as a refuge. So what's the meaning? Have karma as a refuge. What's the meaning of bound to a karma? All this you have to explain. You see? This is important because the statement is very popular. Every now and then people say owner of karma, heirs of karma, but whether they know or not, I also don't know. I don't know whether they understand or not. So here we just explain to you. Owner of karma means you perform certain thing, you reap the fruit. You will face the consequences. You will get the result yourself. So you are responsible. I know. Owner of karma, individual alone, bears a responsibility for action. Karma, you have done that, you face consequences. As of the karma, air means you inherited something, inherited something. You had done something, the fruition takes time, timing. So you wait for fruition to come. This fruition results concerns the action that you have done before. You inherited the vipaka, the result of the past action that occurs or bear fruit in life or in future life. So that's the heirs of the karma. You have done something wrong, done something good or bad, and while waiting for fruition, when to bear fruit, you don't know. You inherit later. When the condition are there, then you see the result. So the result tied up to the earlier karma, earlier action. So you inherit it. You see, that's You are heirs of the karma, you see. You inherit the result, you see. Third, originates from the karma. One present state, one's present status are conditioned by past karma, originate. Whatever you're experiencing the result, you can always trace back to, originate from what you had done before. You can say, oh, no way, I face this, face that. You certainly have the origin. You see. I know that's the origin. Bound to the karma. You cannot escape. You have done something, you bound to have a result, bound or tied up to a certain action. Your result always tied up to your earlier action, you see. Earlier karma, bound to it. Karma as refuge. You have done something good, a good action, you may have good result. That means you are protected by the good karma. You done something good, you are not afraid of all the punishment, you see. So you will be praised by people, you see. You are protected by the karma, good karma in that way. So karma as refuge. Normally we say three refuges, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. They are the refuges. We go for the refuges. So karma as a refuge means you do something good, you're protected by the karma. Good karma, that's all. There's a meaning karma as a refuge. So from these statements, owners of karma, heirs of karma, and so on, it also indicates that karma is personal and not belongs to somebody else. And result always to be experienced by yourself. You see. Karma can be molded. So we talk about timing karma. Karma is personal. Then another question comes. I have done something something wrong already. Say how can change or not? I'm born in a fishing village. I live in a fishing village. Only occupation is catch fish. I know. Every day killing. I know. Fishermen. So how? Whether my life or my so-called fate experience can be changed or not, can be reshaped or not. Otherwise, every day involved in catching fish, killing fish, sure die one. I cannot gain enlightenment. Right or not? You may have this thought, you see, how to gain enlightenment every day, perform killing. Right? Buddha say, don't worry. According to Sutta, Lonapala Sutta, Buddha say, if a person experience karma in precisely the same way, if you expect the same result, then how to gain enlightenment? Correct or not? Number two, if the result, second paragraph, if the result of karma takes effect the same strength as if performed, one will not have the opportunity to end the suffering. If you think it this way, how to gain suffering, right or not? That means if every day you involve in killing as a fisherman, the same strength, the same type, the same way, if you think that by doing this every day, I cannot gain enlightenment. So how? Cannot be what, right or not? So there's, if you have this type of thinking, no opportunity will be seen for completely making end of suffering. If you have this in mind, you never have opportunity to end your suffering. In fact, these thoughts are not correct. Buddha explained with a story or simile. He said he used a lump of salt. Karma can be molded. How? Then Buddha explained to you, don't worry. He say use a lump of salt. You throw into a lump of salt into small cups of water. Can you drink? Cannot. Very salty. Very salty lah. Small cup of water, add the salt there. Then you compare with the same quantity of salt. You throw into a Ganges river, big river. Of course, that time Buddha used the term Ganges river lah. Now we cannot throw the same thing with a big pot of water lah. Can you drink or not? Of course, you can drink a big pot of pure water. A small lump of salt, no effect. Whereas if you throw the same quantity amount of salt in a small cup of water, of course the water becomes salty. So we compare, throw salt into a small quantity of water and a big quantity of water. So that one will no effect. So why? So it tells what? You have done certain thing unwholesome. If people has done certain thing unwholesome, and he has very what we call spiritually not developed, and the one spiritually well developed people like Sotapanna or people who practice Buddha's teaching wholeheartedly until quite high level. Of course, he has done something small things unwholesome has no effect. Whereas if people who never practice Buddha's teaching, the unwholesome people is not good in never do all the never observe 5 precepts, never perform dana, never purify his mind. So this type of people spiritually not developed one. So whatever things he has done will have a serious effect on him. Whereas the well-developed, well-practiced man, so anything that he has done, it won't affect much. Right or not? Just for example, Angulimala, he has killed 999 people, and yet he can gain enlightenment. You cannot say Buddha used a psychic power and cause him to gain enlightenment. His own practice, he gained enlightenment. After that, all this evil deed that he has done before all become small thing already, not effective. You see, whereas normal people who non unenlightened and non-practitioner, if he done something wrong, killing, you go to hell, hell realm, correct or not? That this sutta explain this. Any evil deeds or actions, karmic action done by the well-developed, spiritually well-developed people will have a very small effect. Whereas the same karmic deeds, karmic action done by those non-practitioner, the very big effect. You see, so you don't worry if you are a fisherman every day involved catching fish, but if spiritually you're well developed, kind-hearted, very generous, every day meditate, purify your mind. So even though you have done all these deeds like catching fish, killing fish, the effect will not be great compared to other fishermen who never practiced before. Right? He's trying to say this. So in this way, you can say that karma is not not fixed one, not what Cantonese say, not 死板板 one, it's not kayu type, it's flexible. It can be reshaped, can be molded in that sense. So you don't have to worry, oh, I have done things, killing certain dogs, these are die, next life also born as a dog and killed by people. You cannot compare that way, right? No, Buddha say you gotta compare the exact way of karma and the exact strength of the karma. You don't compare that way. Oh, I have killed thousands of fish every day as a fisherman. Next time I born as a fish and killed by people. If you think of this way, how to gain enlightenment, how to solve your suffering, correct or not? That's why Buddha said that above these two statements, if you think of this way, think of the karma, you must have exactly the same result, or if you say the karma, same strength, people must face the same result, the same type of result, same strength result. No way for you to gain enlightenment, correct or not? Enlightenment, the karmic effect solely depends on whether the effect on the type of people or depends on his spiritual development. You see, that shows that you practice good enough, accumulate merit, good merit, your mind is pure enough, righteous, then you don't have to worry about all this sometimes karmic effect that which you can stop your development. You don't be afraid of that, you see. It will only affect those undeveloped people. Okay. Then it comes to the term fatalism, predeterminism. This one is very popular also because people always say, oh, fated lah, predetermined lah. So it's a very popular belief issue, always mentioned by people. So you have to understand these two terms very carefully. You remember these two terms. What is fatalism? What is fatalism? Whatever you have done, oh, you sure die lah. I will have the same result lah. Fated lah. I will experience the same thing lah. Because last time I did that before. I have done that before. Very evil one. So I'm waiting for such karmic result happen to me. Something like fated one. This is what we call fatalism. Then predeterminism is, oh, there's outside God, Almighty God, very powerful God. He determined, next time, this Yap, you become a king. After that, be a rich man. After 10 years, you enjoy life. You become a bankrupt. Everything determined or written on the book already, like Yap Pak written, predetermined. This is what we call predeterminism. You see, in Buddhism, we don't believe in this. Everything fated, everything determined by external God. You see? Why? As I explained before, Lonapala Sutta, karma, you cannot say fated exactly the same. And karma, the result, is not determined by external. It can be molded, it can be reshaped. All depends on your spiritual development. Correct or not? So we don't believe in fatalism. We don't believe in predeterminism. Fatalism is the belief that all are predetermined. You cannot escape. So people tend to believe that, what for I work so hard? I fated one. Sure, be a poor man. No matter how hard I work, I cannot get rich because somebody, the medium says in the past life, oh, you done this, done that. So this life, you sure become a poor man. Fated. So after listening this, people think that, oh, I work so hard, also no point. Don't work overtime. 9 to 5. I work so hard also. Sure, poor one, you see. So this is wrong view. Fatalism is wrong view. It's against Buddha's teaching in the Lonapala Sutta, saying that karma can be reshaped. You see, all depends on your development. There's a Buddhist view. Suffering is not due to karma, not entirely due to past karma, not due to external Almighty God. So it's not predetermined. So all depends on our development and our practice, our past merit. We still have the hope. You see, that means that we do more good things, the effect on us become minimum. You can say, oh, I'll be a fisherman, fishing is my only job, die. You cannot gain enlightenment. No. You have other form of practices. So we have discussed timing, discussed karma is personal. When we say that karma is not fixed, not fated, not predetermined, but can be molded, can be reshaped. Okay, then all these are the features, general characteristic of karma. That these few parts are very important, very favored by the examiner. I like to ask the features, the general characteristic of the karma, their favorite question. So now we talk about the classification of karma. Classification according to Buddha's in the sutta. Then there are so many classification that you are familiar with. In fact, they are all not from a sutta, from the Abhidhamma, later text. You see, now we discuss the classification of karma according to sutta. According to sutta means Buddha's classification. So in one sutta, Kukutarawatika Sutta, Kukutarawatika Sutta, this Buddha talk about 4 kinds of karma. 4 kinds of karma. One is the dark karma, give you a dark result. That means our evil karma, evil action that produce the evil result. The second one, Buddha call it a bright karma, a good wholesome karma, good wholesome action, deeds that will brings all the good result. These two understood lah. Bad get bad, good get bad, get good result. The third one is dark and bright karma, mix. Sometimes dark, sometimes wholesome, sometimes unwholesome. Then you get the same type of karma, the mixed karma, like human being, you see. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes a mixture. So third one, that one we all know, human being. The fourth one, neither dark or neither bright karma. This one is a bit special. This karma only arise on the supramundane part. That means when a person has entered the stream, on the way to Sotapanna, on the way to Sakadagami, on the way Adagami, on the way to Arhanship, all this, what we call normal part. They are all noble people, Arya. You see? So once you have entered the stream and on the way to become Sotapanna, then as you practice, this type of karma arise, But normally, before you enter the stream, this type of karma won't arise. That means if you are the wording, putujana, only the normal karma, like dark karma, bright karma, dark and bright karma appear, not the fourth type. Fourth type, then what's the function of fourth type? Neither dark nor bright. The main function is to eradicate, cut off, or destroy the first three type of karma. So the job is to eradicate, uproot dark karma or bright karma, dark and bright karma. Why? Because so long if you still have the dark karma or bright karma, then you cannot gain enlightenment. Right or not? Because enlightenment means no rebirth. And karma is responsible for the becoming the future rebirth. Right or not? So there must be a type of karma called the fourth type, neither dark nor bright karma. The job is to destroy the earlier type or the karma. You see, bright, the dark one, the dark and bright karma. You see, so this fourth type of karma appears or arise only when you slowly practice along the supramundane path, not the normal practice. That means all these Arya, normal people, then the wisdom thought arise, appear. The old karma will get it off, you see. The last paragraph explained it. The karmic result of this fourth karma leads to the destruction of the above first three type of karma. The volitional action of the four supramundane part from entering the stream to the arahantship, to a cessation of karma making altogether. That means all the no more new karma will appear because of the fourth type, destroy all get rid of all the old karma and prevent no new karma appear. Then only you can gain enlightenment, right now. Good. So the fourth type of karma, neither dark nor bright karma, does not produce a present result, and it does not produce a unpleasant result. No such thing as good or bad experiences. You only become what we call equanimous feeling. Because why? Because if this type of karma produce a present result, you tend to have craving for it. Oh, good feeling, craving will arise. Right? Not clinging will arise. Or good feeling, what? Want it some more. So this neither dark nor bright karma won't produce all this good feeling. It won't produce an unpleasant feeling also. So neutral feeling. You see? No more. Last paragraph. As one progresses from Sotapanna onward to the Arahantship, I think you all understand all the terms Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami. So no need to explain all these technical terms. So all these are the Arya, the normal ones that walk the practicing along this supramundane path, all these technical terms. So one progress from Sotapanna onward to Arahantship, the old karma will be gradually burned up, destroyed by or neutralized. So new karma, no new karma is created. So there's a function of the fourth type of neither dark nor bright karma. This function, the working of this type of karma have been explained by the Buddha in the Kukura Vatika Sutta. Kukura Vatika Sutta. So this classification, dark, bright, neither dark nor bright, or dark and bright, this type of classification has been explained by Buddha in the Sutta. So there's, besides the classification of dark and bright, neither bright, etc. That one is Buddha's classification according to in the Sutta. So there are another group, another few groups of classification that you don't find in the Sutta. Everyone also knows the production, the productive karma, then supportive karma, counteractive karma, destructive karma. Wow, almost 4 o'clock. So we have to be a bit fast. This one it's not from a sutta. So technically you don't say Buddha say, oh, there's a supportive karma, Buddha say the counteractive karma. Technically you don't say that because this one you don't find it from the in the sutta, in the Abhidhamma. So what is productive karma? This is a janaka karma, the type of karma that gives you the right new rebirth. You become very prominent during a dying moment. So it condition next rebirth. Supportive one, supportive karma means past karma, like that. So this life, this supportive karma support it, that you have a good life. Counteractive, yes, opposite. Past karma, you have done something wrong. Now you want something good one, you oppose it. So counteractive. Destructive, you suppress a certain karma and become ineffective, become ahosi karma. Okay? Ineffective, you suppress down. More powerful than the above karma that is destroyed and now or rendered ineffective. All the good karma, suppress it, become ineffective. Then there's another type, according to the Theravada, a weighty karma, serious karma. There's a killing parent. This one will go to hell. Very heavy, very strong. Or you injured, Devadatta injured Buddha's leg. Very heavy karma. They were matured in this life. Most likely people will go to hell realm. Then people talk about the dead proximate karma B, or dying moment, the last thought is so good, then it condition your good rebirth. Sometimes very evil people, very evil most of the time. Dying moment, the last thought, wow, you play some Amitabha for music, he think of good thought, and die, and he go, instead of, go to hell, he go to heaven, because the last thought, date proximate karma. But how long he will there depends. Date proximate. Asana karma, in the absence of weighty karma. Number 2, action done, recollection immediately before dying moment. The effect in the rebirth, very good or not. Then third one, habitual. Every now and then you do one dana every day, chanting dana, meditate, habit, become habit. So all this good karma accumulated, the affect your next life. Last one, cumulative karma. All the trivial, the residual, so-called residual karma. You don't have a heavy karma, you don't have a last moment thought good karma. Habitually, every day you never do only good one. So your next rebirth will depends on your habitual or the residual. Normally, the trivial things that you had done, they condition your next rebirth. We go a bit fast because we haven't talked about rebirth yet, 31 plane. Then there's another classification. Your rebirth in Kamma Loka, sense sphere. Sometimes good people have good deeds, good action, rebirth in heaven, in Tawatimsa heaven. Some has done very bad, good and very bad conduct, as mentioned in Sarayaka Sutta. Oh, rebirth in hell realm, right? Not so. According to the realm, you're reborn classification, and then Rupa Loka. We have three loka: Kama Loka, Rupa Loka, Arupa Loka. Rupa Loka, those Brahmin, one must attain jhana. Then only next life, next rebirth, you will be reborn in Rupa Loka, realm of form, 16 realm there. Then the last one, Kusala, Arupa Loka, formless realm, beings without physical body, only mind. There are 4 realms last, and the highest 4 realms. You practice, you attain Arupa jhana, then only rebirth in the Arupa Loka. And just now we talked about Rupa Loka, the jhana, that one is Rupa jhana, sensual jhana. Your rebirth in Rupa Loka. If you meditate and attain Arupa jhana, then your rebirth in formless realm. So there's another classification. So we finish the karma. Now we come about rebirth, death, rebirth, and conception. So before rebirth, we must talk about death in the previous life. Then we talk about rebirth process. Then we talk about the new life. That's a normal procedure. So before we talk about rebirth, we must talk what happened before a person died. You see? So what's the meaning of death? Buddhist point of view depends on 3 conditions. The body has lost the heat already, the vitality, the life force, no more, disappear, exhausted karma, life karma, exhausted, consciousness, no more, flow away, mental aspect, no more. So there's official date. It's still got a bit heat, then you have to wait, no more. Important thing is the vitality force, life force terminated, no more. So that's what we call death from Buddhist point of view. What are the causes? What reason? There are 4 main reasons. The basic thing, 3, you have to know. Exhaustion of the life force. Life force is quite different from the reproductive karma. Life force is a general force that a person is alive. It's called jiviti indriyaya. Indriya, life force, exhausted. And then the life term expire. Just like our spare part stop functioning, the heart stop functioning, brain stop functioning, then die lah. We call life term complete. After 80 years, 90 years, that spare part sure cannot function. There's a term, there's a lifespan, you see, lifespan of certain human organ. How long we can function. There's a limit, you see. And then another condition I say is a life force. So 2 things. The third thing is a combination of these 2. No more life force, and the spare part also cannot work. Our organ cannot function. Also thing. But some people natural death. But some people out of accident die or some things unexpectedly the life force have been terminated. because of karma, bad karma, this and that, is what we call untimely death, due to the destructive karma, as I mentioned, destroy, suppress the good karma, you see. So bad karma, he died, untimely death. So the causes can be due to four things. So during a dying moment, so when a person about to die, the spare part slowly weaken, and then the life force slowly weaken. Then what happened? The productive karma, the janaka karma predominant near the dying moment because you condition the next rebirth, right? So dying moment, normally people look have a two vision. Wow, they look at the, the relative or friend who have passed away one, they will appear to him, all these funny thing. And they normally they look at they have two vision, two type of vision. One will tell them whether the next life they're good or not, karma nimitta. Then the next thing vision they will see, oh, very likely they will reborn in a good place or very bad place. That's called gati nimitta, symbol of destiny. My rebirth will be in the health realm, or my rebirth will be in the Tawatinsa heaven. A certain symbol will tell you. Then the karma nimitta will tell you, oh, whether my next life will be good, or will be poor man, or will be hungry, low status or not. This is karma nimitta. So the vision that appears in a person dying man's will tell you this. So what happened? Slowly, life force finish. The last thought we call cuti cita. Cuti, CUTI, holiday lah, Malaysia. Cuti cita of a human being appear, that means die. There's a last thought moment of a person in that particular existence. Is when Chuti Chitta appear. Then physical body disintegrate, slowly finish. The mind, the four nama, perception, feeling, sankara, consciousness, in all combined together in the form of mental stream, correct or not? Leave the body, flow to the next life. So this mental stream is not straight, stagnant, static. It's because all comprises of all the individual mental thought, rising, disappear, rising, disappear. Dynamic lah. We call dynamic lah. You see. Flow to the next existence. There's the process. The mind leave the body. And then next existence, before it appears, they must have conception. What? Conception takes place when three things meet together. You see, when a Chuti Chitta, the mental continuum, serve as a connecting thread between life, is always changing. As I mentioned to you, mental thought inside the mind, up, appear, go, appear, rise. When the Chuti Chitta lapse, Chuti Chitta, the last thought moment lapse, next life, the first thought moment we call Patisandhi Vijnana, is a relinking consciousness. Patisandhi Vijnana, relinking consciousness, arise in the next existence. This relinking consciousness will condition for the appear of Nama Rupa. You remember the dependent origination, karmic formation, consciousness, nama rupa, salayatana, correct or not? So consciousness, condition, nama rupa appear. Materiality, rupa appear. Nama come from previous existence. Rupa is a new rupa conditioned by the consciousness. You see? So you have a new existence. Mental continuum from previous existence. New rupa appears as a result of the relinking consciousness. So there's a new life begin. Okay? But before the new life, we have talked about the conception. How conception takes place. According to Buddhism, three factors must meet together. This is what Buddha explained in Mahatanga Sankhaya Sutta. Buddha says that conception takes place when there's a union between father and mother. You have no union. But nowadays, the test tube baby is different. Those days must have union with father and mother. Otherwise, how to produce baby? And the mother must be in the season. If mother has no ovule, a certain period, menstrual cycle, this and no egg, also no conception, correct or not? So mother must have season, you see. And the being to be reformed is to present. Third thing, this being to be present is not a being waiting there, looking at father and mother union there, then jump in, conception, not here. This is Gandhaba, we call Gandhaba, this new being to be reborn. In fact, is some form of what we call nama, mental stream from another body, pass away one. Due to the karma, it will associate with this two factor, the parents, union of parent with the mother's ovum in season, then this Gandhaba, the mental continuum from somewhere else. These three things mixed together. Then conception takes place in the womb, okay? Under suitable condition. So that's what we conception, then there's a new life lah. That means Gandhaba from previous life, conception takes place because consciousness is there, patisandhi. Conception, and then slowly formation of rupa lah, and then other consciousness also appear lah. You have the nama rupa, you have salayatana, the sixth sense space. Then the new base, a new existence appears. There's a new rebirth, new life. You see, Gandhaba is not the soul. It's something mental continuum from another dying person. You see, so happen meet together with the parent while in union. You see, why not? The Gandhaba associate with the ovum, form a new life concession. There's no fixed entity, or the mind in the straight dynamic form. There's no soul. You see. So that's all for karma and rebirth. Before we talk about, we don't have 2:30, 2:30, 4:30. We still got half an hour. Right or not? 31 plane. So karma rebirth, any question before we talk about the 31 plane in half an hour? 2:30, 4:30. Yes, we have 25 minutes. So now at least you know how karma function, how karma works. Then process of rebirth, you can imagine or not. You better ask before I proceed to 31 plane.
Brother Yap,
Yeah.
there is a questions at the chat box. I read it out to you. I think 2 questions. Sorry. When the person die, when does soul come into a new baby?
There's no soul.
So
So there no, as I say, there's no such thing as soul. There's a Gandhava. The last word I explained to you, Gandhava. I mentioned it, Gandhava is a mental continuance from another dying person, dying moment. The mind left from another person, and so happen it meet with a parent in union, another parent in union. So the conception takes place in that new existence.
So Sister Pei-Ling, Sister Pei-Ling, Sister Pei-Ling, are you there?
Hello?
Sister Pei-Ling?
Hello?
Brother, yeah.
Yeah.
Your rebirth didn't cover the moisture born, egg born.
Oh, that one not necessary. Not necessary. That one
Okay.
not necessary. We are talking human being now. We don't. Otherwise, you have no end. Due to time constraint, we don't talk about animal.
Okay.
We strictly confined to human beings rebirth.
Okay.
Right.
So the second question from Sister Pei-Ling, whether it's related to the animal now. She asked, if birth rate is declining and the pet...
It's on 20 years ago, people raised this question to late chief. Late chief say there are millions and billions of beings. Not you are looking at a human world, but we are looking at universe, 631 plane, you're not only looking at a human realm, We have realm in hell being plenty of animal, plenty of deva, plenty of arupa deva beings. When they are good karma over, they drop down to human realm as a human being. Some of the beta good, when the bad karma over, so they have left behind good karma, promoted the human being. Right or not? So our human being can be becoming more and more. Understand? You look from the samsara world, the population. You don't look at the human world, our world population. Understand? Still thinking, look at you.
The question comes from Sister
No,
Pei-Ling.
is it okay or not? A person
Sister Pei-Ling, she can't talk, or I don't know. Maybe she's driving or what. She can't talk. Okay, so there is no
we
other
have millions
questions.
of beings in the up there. Tawatimsa, Tusita, Chatumaharajika. So of Brahma, millions and billions, 100 over time more populous compared to a human world. And right or not? We have 31 plane. Human means one plane. We still have 30 plane. 30 billion human being. If those people die already, some of them fall. Reborn in human world. So human world population increase. That's the reason.
So when she says that the birth rate declining means maybe some of them born in the other realms lah.
Fluctuate
Okay, not necessarily all into the human realms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second question.
No more already. 2 questions, both questions also from Sister Pei-Ling.
Pei-Ling.
Just now the animal, the pets one is from Sister Pei-Ling also. Any other question, my dear friend? So you only finished the first subject, Brother Yap.
Yeah, Kamma and Rebirth finished.
So you only have 15 minutes. Are you able to finish the second subject?
You can see my plane, 31 plane or not, slides.
No, you are still at the Q&A.
Oh, Q&A.
You have not changed slide yet.
Okay.
You have to close this slide and then you attach a new slide.
Okay, 31 plane.
Got already.
Okay, 31 plane. 31
15
plane,
minutes.
I forgot to tell you, better print a copy when you come to the class, so that I talk, you refer to the chart. Refer to the chart easier. Otherwise, talk. You also, Rupa, Loka, where is it? Don't know. Rupa Loka, where is it? Don't know. Sulawasa, where? Don't know. You see?
But Baraya, are you able to blow up this? I don't know
Blow
whether
up
they
also no
can.
point because I will go to next.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You see?
Okay, no choice.
Here, 31 plane, Buddhism for simplicity, they just convention, they say 31 plane is a matter of classification. Normally people, if you talk about how many types of beans, billion type of beans, of course we cannot come up with a list, billions of beans, which call 6 ram, Liu Dao, Deva, human being, Azura, Peta, hungry ghost, animal, health ram, six ram. 6 ram were 6 group of sentient being. Or this, in fact, 6 main group, we have million type of beings also, correct or not? So animal were different type of animal, different type of bacteria. Deva, we have so many types of Deva, but for convenience sake, we have 6 ram. So similarly, 31 plane, also for convenience sake, Buddhism, they classify our samsaric world into 31 plane. 31 plane refer not only 31 types of different beings, it mainly refer to the place where all these beings dwells or stay, so-called stay there. Whereas 6 ram, we refer to 6 group of beings, sentient beings. 31 plane, 31 different places where beings stay there. Okay, 31 plane. Normally, if you want to, and then in the Buddhist text, they group further. 31 plane, they group under 3 category. One is Kamaloka, sensuous world.
Brother Yap, I
Yeah.
disturb you for a while, Brother Yap. Dear brothers and sisters, I have sent this the slide of this 31 plane of existence at the group there. So maybe you can open up the all the 31 plane, the first page that Brother Yap shown just now. Then you upload it up. Probably it's easier for you. Yeah, thank you. Okay, Brother Yap, back to you.
31 plane, you narrow down to 3 worlds. Kamaloka, sensuous world. The world where people are affected by all the sensual pleasures, all the sensuous liking, pleasant and unpleasant thing, sensual world. Then Rupa Loka, 5 material world. Is a material world where we just talk about Rupa body the world with the Rupa, with the body. Then the immaterial world, being without Rupa, without physical body, Arupa Loka. 3 worlds. Chinese say 三世, not in the past, present, future, 三世. These 3 worlds, 三世如佛仔的, Kamma Loka, Rupa Loka, Arupa Loka, refer to the whole samsaric world. They call 三世 Kamma Loka, Rupa Loka, Arupa Loka. These three loka you break down further 31 plane, how they break down, so the details. So all these 31 plane, the materials for today's sharing strictly taken from the sutta, early teaching of Buddha. So I don't follow those teaching in the late Buddhist text, no. Strictly from the sutta, all is strictly from sutta. So 31 plane, some beings suffer in the lowest plane, is a suffering world. Some at the higher plane, world they enjoy their life, like heavenly beings. Those lower, like animal, hungry ghosts, health realms. So all depends on your karma. As just now I mentioned, I told you, Saleyaka Sutta, beings reborn in the woeful state, some in the heavenly world, all because of the conduct, the 10 kinds of conduct, 10 kinds of action. Three mental action, 4 verbal action, and the 3 physical action that determine your future experiences, your future rebirth, whether you will be born in the Arupa Loka or Brahma, Rupa Loka, or the sensual being, the human being or animal being, all depends on your conduct. So, like one of the features that some beings have a very long life in certain plane. For example, in Chatu Maharajika Deva plane, the 4 great king, 4大天王 plane, which is one plane higher than human being. One day itself in that plane equal to about 500 years in the human realm. So lifespan different in different realm, okay? Second thing, beings never live forever in their respective plane. So according to Buddhism, nothing is, you cannot say permanent in plane unless you are outside of samsara. That means you gain enlightenment, no more rebirth. So long as you are a human being, human in this samsara, you are subject to death. Okay, it's a matter of time. It may be some billion years, some 100 years, like human being 80 years, maybe insect 5 years, 10 years, all depend. Lifespan different, but everybody has to die one day, whether you are animal, human being, or deva, or God, also have to die. That means what are the features of characteristic 31 plane, you see. And then after resolution of body, that means after the being die, rebirth take place again in the samsara. It depends on whether you are born again in the human world or the evil one, maybe lower than that, animal, health realm, or the good one may upgraded, reborn in the Deva realm or Brahma realm, all depends on karma again. Therefore, some beings enjoy, some beings experience hardship or suffering. It all depends on the karma again. So whether which plane you goes to, how long you will live there, whether you enjoy or you suffer, again due to karma. So now we begin, as I said, 3 main worlds: Kama Loka, sensuous world, Rupa Loka, a world of form. Then Arupa Loka, world of formless world. So we start from the Kamma Loka. If you refer to the chart, lowest, Kamma Loka, lowest. Yeah. Kamma Loka, all this. So this one, Kamma Loka sensuous world, there are two types. One type is a woeful state, suffering world. Woeful. There are four realms here. Lowest hell realm, then animal realms, then the hungry ghost, Peta realm, then Azura, the four woeful state of the Kamma Loka. Then after the four planes, we have seven planes. Sugati. Here, Dugati. Dukkati. Dugati, woeful state. Sugati, happy state, happy realm. Altogether, we have seven. So, for here, the next one will be human realm. Of the seven Sugati state, the lowest is human being. But it's better than the four suffering state lah. So the happy Sugati state, the lowest human realm. And after that, you have, after human realm, you have Chatu Maharajika Deva. Chatu Maharajika Deva. Chatu four. Maharajika, Maha great. Rajika, Raja, king. Four great king. 四大天王. After human realm, on the top is 四大天王. On further up will be Tawatimsa heaven. Then above Tawatimsa heaven, Yama. Then above Yama, you have Tusita heaven. Then above Tusita, you have two realms. Realm of creation, also Deva. They create things for their enjoyment. They create other things for other enjoyment. So, Kamma Loka total 11 realms. 4 woeful state, 7 Sugati, and the human being is somewhere in between, number 5, plane from the bottom. So from there onward, all enjoyment one. From human being bottom, all suffering one. You see? No, Kamma Loka. 4 lower realm, referring to Dukkati, suffering world. The lowest hell realm, Niraya, then animal, Tirachana Yoni, hungry ghosts, Peta Loka, or we call departed ones. Demon, Azura, 4. So, whereas the Sugati, as I told you, 7 Sugati, 1 human, 6 heavenly realm, the Deva. So, total 11 plane in our sensual world, Kamma Loka. You look at the chart, last 2 portions, you know. So now we talk about the characteristic of the beings of each realm. I try to cover each realm. The most important one, we try to describe a bit. So the hell, number 1, lowest. We start from the lowest. Lowest, Niraya, the hell realm. Of course, Niraya, the details of hell realm, how it looks like, how people suffer. You can read the Devadatta Sutta. There's one Devadatta Sutta. You can find out all the detailed description, how the hell realm, the room square, how many health realms are there, all described in detail in the Devadatta Sutta. Then how being suffers, how Yama, King Yama, will interview those new arrival, all described inside. You see. So it will be too long to discuss here. So in a help them, beings who has perform all the at least 4 or 5 evil deeds, like killing parents, schism of Sangha, injured Buddha's foot, Buddha's leg of Buddha's foot, kill Arahan, all this very heavy karma, and it will bear fruits in the same life itself. You won't carry on and fruition will take place in this life, will not delay, without delay. For example, Devaduta, this life itself, rebirth took place. He's now still in the health realm. Then he suffer most of the time. And how he suffer, you refer to the sutta. Some of them in the molten metal, all the metal, the iron, the high temperature melt into liquid form and then fit into it, and then dragged away by all the health guards, all these things. Detail. 总之啦, in summary, they suffer a lot, help them for billion years. So until all the bad karma exhausted, then what remain? Good karma remains. Bad one all finished already, because after billion, how many world cycle, good one remain, and the next rebirth will be in a higher realm. For example, Devaduta, he attempted to kill Buddha. He caused schism. He injured Buddha's foot. Correct or not? Life of Buddha, Now he's in the hell realm. Must be, because billion years. So the time he injured Buddha's leg, up to now only 2,000 over a year. That means in theory, he's still in the hell realm. Buddhist text says that later when his bad karma, exhausted, used up, his next rebirth will be in the good heavenly realm and become one of the Pachaka Buddha. That's a later text says that. So the being who suffer in hell realm, it doesn't mean he suffer. People throw him into the sharp object, he die instantly and forget about it. It's not like that. He die and rebirth and suffer and rebirth and suffer. Keep suffering in the hell realm, that's all, non-stop. You see? There's a general features, how beings suffer in the hell realm. But then, in the simple terms, even those the sutta says that the new arrival, people born, reborn in the hell realm before they were taken away for the tortures, the Yama always interview them, give them a last chance, let them recall whether they have done anything good or not. If they can recall they have done something good, they can spare away. Not necessarily they will be tortured. If the beings just reborn in that place, never remember whatever good thing they have done, straight away he suffer. You see, that's a behavior of beings, the experience of the hell beings in the hell realm. Then The second worst realm will be the animals, then Peta, then Asura. All these four considered as a suffering world. The Peta, all we talk about animal first. Animal can be good, can be bad, you know. Generally, the wild animal in the jungle, they suffer. There are no fixed place, dwelling place, and their food, and they fight for food. They're full of anger and no chance for them to do good karmic action. Just a help being suffering, they have no chance to do good one. They have to depend on their bad karma to be exhausted. Then only they upgrade into a good rebirth in a good realm upon their period in the health realm. You see, all depends on exhaustion of bad karma. Animal also, but some exception for animal. Due to their past life, they might have done something good. That's why they rebirth, even though they rebirth in an animal realm, but they born as a pet or a rich man. Rich man's cat, pussy cat, or what, dog, kept by the wealthy family, the king's pet. Enjoy life in the aircon house, good food, better than a human being. Some more, some of the pets better experience a human being, even though this pet animal, considered as animal, that they have no worry. So animal two types, some good karma performed by them before, even though they bought rebirth as an animal, they still enjoy life. Even the only thing is that their lifespan is short. That's all. Compared to those wild animal in the jungle, those animals suffer more. You see. Then we talk about Peta. Peta, according to late Buddhist text, Mirinda Panna, there are four types. Some, but only one type can receive the gift or food or gift from the human world, human being, human relative who still remember them, and then doing some charity and transfer the merit to them. One time only. The other three, they have no chance. Some of them have wander here and there, and they feed on those people vomited goods, and only they feed. Some hungry all the time, thirsty all the time. Some couldn't eat anything. And then people feed, they look at the food, they wanted to eat, then suddenly the food turn into charcoal, burn their throat, suffering. So very seldom you see petas enjoy good food. There's only one type can, according to Mirinda Panna. You see. So there's a peta, no fixed place, dwelling place. They wander here and there near the seaside, empty houses, jungle, attached to a lamppost. That's all. Then Asura, number 4. Asura got two types. Some good one in the heaven, but most of Asura, the evil demon, the so-called evil demon, they got some psychic power. They also suffer. They have they stay near the seaside, seashores, jungles here and there. They consider as supernatural being because they have some supernatural power. So normally people call them demigod, titan, etc. You see. Female Asura very pretty. Male Asura very ugly and fearful. That's why Asura, female Asura very pretty. According to Buddhist text, nowadays a lot of these people like Malay, they also use the name Asura. Yes, maybe they think that Asura, female Asura is very pretty, so they use the name Asura. Indian term lah. So I don't know. You see, Asura very jealous type. You see, according to Buddhist type, they always fight. They always fight with the Deva, Tawa Tingsa heaven. This described in the Buddhist text. So always fighting one is Asura. Then human being. So the earlier four group considered as a suffering world. They stay in the suffering world, woeful state called Dukati. So human being above the next seven group considered as Sugati, happy world lah. So this Sugati seven group, seven plane, and then Ducati four planes, woeful state, combined, add together 11 state under Kamma Loka, realm of sensuous world, all affected by all the sensuality, all the due to the feeling. You see, human realm is a mixture, good and bad, good feeling, bad feeling. Is in the human world is important in the sense that because people have the experience good and bad karma. That's why Buddha always appear in the human world. That one you should know. Buddha always appear in the human world and practice in the human world before he gained enlightenment as a Buddha. Human world is important for training because here you get mixture, good karma, bad karma, good experience, bad experience. Whereas Deva enjoy most of the time. You cannot feel why. What is suffering? You don't know. And whether if you born as a being in a woeful state, animal or karma, help them, Deva, also the hungry ghost, Peta, also no point. This woeful state suffer most of the time. Being has no chance to do all the good deeds, no chance to meditate, no chance to do dana, listen to Dharma talk, so cannot practice. So difficult for the woeful state, the animal to gain enlightenment as a Buddha. Right not? So too good, enjoy state like Deva also no point. They forget about what suffering, doing dana, practice, very seldom. So human world is the most suitable one. That's why Buddha always appear in the human world. Okay, in the human realm is considered precious. Dhammapala says, Dhammapala verses. Hard to encounter the rise of Buddha. Hard to encounter is a rising of Buddha. Also, Dhammapada verses. So only human realm, remember. So human being important. Next, 6 to 11. Heavenly realm, Deva. So Kamaloka, we finish the four woeful state plane. We finish the human 5. Then 6 plane number 6 to plane 11 are all devas, heavenly deva, so-called gods, deva loka. So Kamaloka 11, 11 plane, finish 5, we have 6. So the lowest of the deva world is Chatu Maharajikan, 4 great kings. Only one plane above human being. This plane, we have 4 great kings. North, south, east, west. North, south, east, west. 4 great kings. And each one of them has a lot of retinue, followers. Who are those beings? What type of beings are there in this realm? Besides the four great king, you have what we call Chinese call Tan Leng Huat. The Naga also there, stay there. Yaka, Chinese say Ye Cha, Mu Ye Cha, very ugly one. Yaka also stay in this plane. You had Naga also this plane. You had Gandhaba. You have the bird one, bird head one. Also there. So all the weird looking, all the demigods, they call, not the full heavenly god, the demigod, all stay there. Naga, Deva, Gandhaba, Thiên Long Papu, all stay in the realm of four great kings. There are a lot, not all are Buddhist. Most of the beings, they are follower of four great king. They are Buddhist, like Yaka. Yaka always, the evil Yaka always eat human being one, evil Yaka. Some Yaka are good one. They follow the teaching of Buddha. That depends. So there's the Chatu Maharajika Deva. Then we have the normally this Deva, we give a general description of all the Deva. The Deva of this six realm, they have radiant body. The body always sparkling, shining one. Nighttime you can see beings with a luminous beings. They are all Devas. Come down. Radiant, first they have radiant body. And then we have those realm above the Chatu Maharajika Deva. We are talking about all this. They have radiant body, and they always look young, 16 years old, 20 years old. Looks very young. And they always have spontaneous rebirth. Spontaneous. That means they are unlike the human beings. Give birth through the wounds, this and that. Immediately, pew, you see a new baby in the house appear on the bed. Then you see another Deva spontaneously appear in the garden. The Buddhist text says that any new beings that appears spontaneously on the bed will be the wife of the Deva, or will be the children of the Deva. If the beings appears outside the house in the garden, they will become the Deva's assistant or gardeners or something like that. But important thing is that the rebirth is always spontaneous, you see, and always looks young, you see, and the body is luminous, you see, and this Deva, so long Deva considered as Kamma Loka, they still have five senses, you see, but their senses is not as coarse as human being. They have subtle, very subtle senses organ, you see, because they still have, you still can feel the present feeling, unpleasant feeling, because they are still in the senses world, Kamma Loka, you see. But one thing is that these heavenly realms, they enjoy most of the time above Chatubaha Rajika, those realm, Tawatimsa, Yama, Tusita, most of them, most have been there, enjoy life more. And Tusita is a bit different. Tusita, any bodhisattva who is going to be next Buddha, their penultimate life, not the last life, the second last life, always in the Tusita heaven. So the next Buddha will be Maitreya, right or not? So Maitreya, according to this reason, Maitreya Bodhisattva is now in Tusita heaven. Not because after that he will take rebirth in human realm. So Maitreya Bodhisattva is in the Tusita heaven. Similarly, Buddha's mother who passed away, reborn as a Deva in Tusita heaven also. So now they are in Tusita heaven because their lifespan is how many million years? How many years equal to 1 day? One day in the heaven equal to how many years in the human being? You have a scale, you can refer to your book, your Narada's book. They give you a scale equivalent how many years. So I never produce this thing here. You see. So to cut it short, wow. Brahma, we finished fast already, Kamma, Loka. Now we talk about another world, Brahma, the Rupa Loka, Brahma world. So the Deva here, normally they call Brahma. To be reborn in the Rupa Loka as a Brahma means in their previous life must meditate and attain jhana, at least first jhana. Those who have attained first jhana in their previous life until the dying moment still maintain first jhana, reborn in the Brahma as a Brahma in the Rupa Loka, and the first jhana you will be born in the first 3 realm in the Rupa Loka. Then the second jhana, the next 3 plane of the Rupa Loka. So third jhana also the next 3 plane, then 3. Then the balance, because Rupa Loka you have 16 realm. So 3, the next 7 planes reserved for all the people who have attained the 4th jhana. You are rebirth in the 7th plane. But our 7th plane, the 5 plane considered as a pure abode, Sudawasa. Sudawasa reserved for those anagami. Yeah, anagami. Anagami, anybody that practice and attain as anagami, the third sainthood, who has eradicated, uprooted the lowest 5 factors. I hope you have learned all these factors, anagami, in the previous talk. So now it's technical term, I don't explain. So anagami, even though now you are human being, you practice and attain anagami, upon passing away, your rebirth will be in Sudawasa. There are 5 planes there. That depends how good is your spiritual attainment. Your rebirth in any one of the 5 planes in the Rupa Loka, Sudawasa, and no more returning to this world. That's why they call non-returner. You will practice in the Sudawasa, pure abode until you attain enlightenment as Arahant in the pure abode. Okay? Won't return until you gain attainment. That's a characteristic of beings in the Rupa Loka. So this Rupa Loka, the Brahma, they have very, very subtle sense organ because they don't need it anymore. Important thing, they need three faculty. Hearing, then they must have the mind to think, then they have the sight to see. These three things they must have. Then there's one exception. In this Rupa Loka, there's one realm called Asana Sata. Asana Sata, realm number, plane number 22. Number 22, Asana Sata. The being here, no mind, just body only. There's only one difference. Only like a kayu, a physical body, no mind. That's a special case. Then the rest all with the mind and with the body, you see. Here I explained to you already, result of attaining, first paragraph, result attaining jhana, and then they have three sense faculty, then there's one exception, then anagami reborn in the Suravasa pure award. This one I explained to you already. Then the last world, Arupa Loka. So before Arupa, how to attain, how to have your rebirth in Arupa Loka, you must meditate and attain what you know, Arupa Jhana. Just now the Brahma in the Rupa Loka, you attain fourth jhana, Rupa Loka, Rupa Jhana. That means you meditate based on object, physical object. This one you Arupa Loka, you meditate based on not non-physical object, based on those, the idea, concept, nothingness, infinite consciousness, all the arupa, non-rupa object, you attain arupa jhana. Then you gain the type of attainment until the dying moment. Rebirth will be in Arupa Loka realm. Here in this realm, there are four realms. All the being here with only mind, no body. And the period, their lifespan is very, very long. They are at least in the Buddhist text, at least 2 persons have attained that. Buddhist text. Can you name these 2 people? Anyone? Rachel? No, to
Yeah.
make, yeah.
Let's share there.
We don't have time. I better give you the answer.
Yeah. Thanks.
Buddha's former 2 teacher, right now, Ulaka
Oh,
Kalama and Alama Kalama and
Kalama.
Ulaka. They taught Buddha to meditate until this realm, but Buddha said still within 31 plane cannot gain enlightenment, was still not free of suffering. So these 2 teachers, after they gain their meditation only up to this stage, So technically, now they are still in this plane, right? Not because they passed away 2,000 over years already, and the lifespan is million years. Now they are still here. One of them, Alala Kalama, Ram 30th, Ram number 30. The other one, Ulaka Ramaputta, Ram 31. Highest Ram. Neither perception nor non-perception. 非想非非想, Chinese something like that lah. Then how to gain that? They meditate based on not physical object, based on nothingness, based on emptiness, Then they gain concentration, gain arupa jhana. That's why rebirth takes place in this arupa loka. That's what the text says. So beings who stay in this arupa loka, once their lifespan is over, what happened? According to Buddhist text or sutta, once a good karma over, because the rebirth there all due to good karma. One good karma over, what happened? This is what opposite to the health realm, right? No, health being lowest. Deva Dutta, once the suffering over, what happened? You go out, all the good karma left. This one, once the good karma over, all the bad one fall down. Just opposite. So the sutta says that there are two possibility. If the being here is already Arya, attained at least Sotapanna, they won't fall down to the woeful state once their lifespan over. They remain there and practice further. Because after all, they are Arya. Arya will never be born in the woeful state and lower one. They remain in this and they practice further until they attain enlightenment. If non-Arya, they are beings in this state. For example, the two teachers of Buddha, they may not be Arya, they just normal being to meditate and achieve this state. Then upon passing away, they'll drop down to woeful state. Two possibility. Okay? They are Putujana. That's what I mentioned in the last two paragraphs. But later Buddhist texts explain differently. Abhidhamma, Visuddhimagga say different reason. They say, oh, they won't fall down to woeful state. They will remain there and practice further until they gain enlightenment. There are three theories. So that's all. So this arupa leva, as I said, no physical body, only mind. Their mind is always in equanimity. That's all. Nothing. So the whole world, samsaric world, 31 plane. So there will be a time, as the Buddhist text says, the world also undergo 4 stages of changes. Stable state, declining, dark age, the reappear, then stable. This is what we call eon, one cycle, world cycle, correct or not? What happened when world during the destruction period? There's a not all the plane destroyed, They will be destroyed by fire and water up to certain planes only. So that means if you meditate and reborn in a higher stage, you don't worry. Dark stage, this and that, you won't be, the world where you stay will not be totally destroyed. And when they come back to the normal stage, the beings are still there. Okay? You cannot say 100% destroyed, there's no human being anymore. They're bound to have some, And later only the normal behavior, the good one will remain, the bad one drop down, then the whole cycle 31 plane appear again. That's the whole system of 31 plane existence. In fact, this version I cut short a lot. The full version I gave to KCBA talk, more complete because of this time limitation. Cut down a lot. Any questions? We are 5 o'clock or 2:30, 2.5 hours over time.